said motivation is whatever makes you feel the desire to achieve a goal. That's motivation. I think it's fair. So there are different scholars, psychologists, that have talked about motivation. So one of them is Herzberg. So for Herzberg, he considers what we call the two factors theory. The two factor theories. So for the two factors theory, what it is, he said, employees would be happy, would have job satisfaction if these two factors are met at workplace. So for workers to be happy, these two factors must be in place. Without these, workers become dissatisfied. With this, they become happy. Do you get the point here? Without this, workers become dissatisfied. With this, they are happy. They feel the desire to work. Clear, right? Okay. So that brings us to the topic. So for Herzberg, he said, with the two factor theories, there's what we call job satisfaction. There's what we call job satisfaction. What is job satisfaction? The pleasure, the enjoyment, the sense of achievement that you are at work. Do you get job satisfaction? Yeah. Enjoyment, pleasure, and being happy, your state. You're having a positive state of mind because you're at workplace. That is what job satisfaction is about. Is it clear? Yeah. But this won't be achieved without hygiene and motivators. So let's go into one of them. Let's go with them. For motivators, I know these are things that work that result into motivation. So these things must be present at the workplace for workers to be motivated. Stop writing this. For workers to be motivated, these things must be present. Without them, workers feel unhappy and they won't have job satisfaction. Therefore, hygiene, these are things at work that may result into dissatisfaction. If these things are not present, then workers become unhappy at workplace. Is it clear? Any question up to now? So, we start with motivators. For motivators, one, achieving aims. Workers are happy if they know what they want to do. You can't just employ me and don't tell me what I need to achieve. So we need the aims and objectives. So it has to be clear. You have to ensure that you tell your employees what they have to achieve within a time frame. This is what they work towards. Without having what to work towards, then what's the point being here? So workers feel lost because they don't know what they need to do if they don't understand the aims and objectives of the organization. Is it clear? Yeah. So they become unhappy because they don't know what to do. Clear? Two, chance of promotion. Workers are motivated when it is certain that with hard work they will obtain a better position. People are happy when it's sure, it's certain that when they put more effort, they will be elevated, they will be promoted. So there's a chance for me to be promoted to this position if I work hard. Yeah. So this I derive motivation from. Yeah. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear, guys? Yes. The third one, responsibility. Workers are motivated if they are given delegated authority, they feel valued. So given delegated authority, when you give them responsibility, that means the manager says, "Oh, act for my behalf today. Stand up for me today." Do you get the point? So you are an employee, but the manager trusted you. He started giving you some responsibility. So you start taking care of things. You feel valued. Yes or no? So this brings happiness, isn't it? This brings job satisfaction. Yes? What? Okay. Responsibility. What is responsibility? You being accountable and responsive to certain needs of the organization. So you become happy if your manager calls you every now and then to delegate authority, to tell you to supervise. Oh, Justin, go do that. Oh, Justin, monitor what they do there. You feel happy, yes or no? That means you are being given certain responsibility. You feel valued. You feel trusted. You feel the future of the company you are there. Do you get it? So workers are motivated because they have the sense of responsibility. Not like it's just there, it doesn't do anything, just to do the work and go. So you don't feel valued. You feel you're not contributing to the success of the business. So being means you are contributing to the success of the business, and workers are happy about that. Is it clear? Because also, it also leads them, it trains them, it puts them through to become better managers. Do you get the point?
Yeah.
When you start supervising your colleagues,
Yeah.
you are becoming a better manager. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Is it clear, please?
Yes.
The last one, recognition. Workers are motivated when they are praised. Oh, you're doing a good job. Well done for a good job. They are being rewarded for effort, giving them certificates of appreciation. That means you recognize what you're doing, you recognize your effort.
Yeah.
They won't feel detached from the organization. Do we get it?
Yeah.
So these are motivators. Any question about motivators? No. So we go to hygiene. For hygiene, these things, without them present in the workplace, workers are unhappy. Do we get it? So the first one is pay. The amount of money you make, your income. If your income is not worth it, you don't feel happy. You don't want to work. Do you get the point? Yeah, I said it. Workers don't feel happy if their remuneration doesn't reflect the work they do. So I'm doing the job and I feel I'm doing more than what I'm earning. Do you get the point? I'm doing more than what I am earning. I don't feel happy about it. So workers might not be happy because what they get in terms of their income does not reflect the work they do. Do we get it?
Yeah.
Alright. The second one, working conditions. Remember yesterday when we were talking about the importance of having a motivated employee. Yesterday we talked about it.
Yeah, true.
So I said the environment. Sometimes you go potential employees, when they see the environment, they don't even want to work there. So it is important for the workplace to be conducive, good, interesting, impressive. It has to be impressive. It has to be somewhere I really want to go every now and then. So don't like I don't want to go to the office today. The environment is not just what I wanted. So workers will be motivated if the environment, the workplace is conducive for them. Is it clear? Any question about that?
No.
The third one, staff relationships. We're talking about your workers, your colleague, your relationship between them. This is also important. Because if your relationship with your colleagues are not cordial, then you feel remote from them. You don't discuss things with them, you don't talk to them, so you might be missing a lot of things. And this might make the job unsatisfied for you. Do you understand? Your relationship with workers, your relationship with colleagues are also important. Because with them, you can do more. Without them, you might do less. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys?
Yeah.
The fourth one, company policy. It is important for companies to come up with their rules and regulations. Because without rules and regulations, we cannot achieve success. Without rules, without policies, we cannot achieve success. But what is the problem about this? The problem is about the procedure. The procedure. Rules are meant to be observed, are meant to be respected. But how do we go about these rules? It's important. You don't just come up with rules that are not fair. Do we get the point here? The ways in which companies they use their rules, their regulations, might make workers to be unhappy. They have to be fair to everyone. Don't come up with certain rules because it is me, and certain rules because it is him or her. So we have to be fair. Our procedures in carrying out the rules and regulations must be in accordance to how it should be done. Do you understand? So rules and regulations are important for organizations, but the procedures, the ways in which they are being enforced, should be in the right way. If not, workers become dissatisfied, they become unhappy. So these are all about Herzberg experts. They said if workers are motivated, if there is hygiene and motivators, these things must be present at the workplace. Without them present at the workplace, workers become unhappy, dissatisfied. These things, with them in the workplace, workers are happy. Clear? Any question? I'm sure.